The Mortgage Minute today being brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. Every day at this time, OBMMI, they provide the most comprehensive, accurate, timely, and interactive analysis of pricing ever conducted in the mortgage industry, calculated from actual locked rates. The rates, they don't give us APR, points paid, points received, just the rate, with consumers across 42% of all mortgage transactions nationwide. 30-year conforming loans, 6.694. Jumbo loans, 6.896. FHA loans were up 6.618. USDA loans, 30 years, 6.628. That's for the rural areas. Generally, no down payment. That's you, Beaumont. And the best loan on the market for those that earned it, the 30-year VA loan, 6.396. That was down ever so slightly, but what's happening today? 10-year Treasury, that one is up 15 basis points. Ugh. Wow, that's up a lot. Ow! S&P 500 is up 16, and the mortgage-backed securities are down 69 basis points. That's huge, and that means interest rates are up. What's driving this? Well, it could be, and it most likely is, Juneteenth. You might say, Ron, what the heck are you talking about? Juneteenth now. Well, here's the issue. The thing that seems to be driving the bond market right now is the fact that the initial jobless claims, measuring individuals filing for unemployment benefits for the very first time, fell 26,000 to 239,000. Big drop after 3 straight weeks of claims above 260,000. But this was a holiday week. It was shortened by 1 day. Since it's a newer holiday, the seasonal adjustments may not be quite accurate and most likely postpone filing for unemployment benefits if they were laid off. Removing some of the noise, the 4-week moving average moved up to 258,000, which is the highest since 2021, November 2021. Remember, this is a volatile index, and the previous numbers were still people getting laid off and filing for unemployment benefits. This is a new crop of individuals that were laid off, albeit a lower amount than previous 3 weeks. The trend is still higher. So we'll see what happens. We may find out that next week we have a significantly higher number because that measures last week. And then we'll go back into the holidays and all that stuff again. But at least July 4th has been around for a while. So it may be that that one is the seasonal adjustments, albeit they could be skewed for the benefit of those wanting them that way. Apartment list rental report. The apartment list national rent report showed that rents rose 0.4% in June and are now flat on a year-over-year basis, down from 0.9% in the previous report. Keep in mind that these are only new leases. When including renewals, blended rents, including renewals, are going up 3.7%, according to CoreLogic. Vacancies were reported at 7%. With more supply coming to market, this points to slower new rent growth in the future and lower inflation numbers. Pending home sales measures signed contracts on existing homes fell 2.7% in May, which was weaker than estimates of a 0.5% drop. Additionally, April was revised lower by 0.4%. Sales are now down 22% from last year. Lack of signed contracts is all due to there being no existing home inventory. The demand is there, as there were a little over 3 offers for each listing. So multiple offers once again on the inventory store. New listings, according to Realtor.com, is down 25% from last year. Simply put, if there are more homes for sale, there'd be more sales. Pretty simple numbers. And finally, we got the first quarter GDP reading of the final reading for Q1 GDP showed that the U.S. grow at 2% annualized rate, which was revised higher from previous reading of 1.3. This was much stronger than estimates of 1.4, but it's still sequentially lower than 2022 Q4 GDP of 2.6%. Strange to see such a big revision after lower readings for the first 2 looks at this. But a revision to trade was the main reason for the upside surprise. While this was higher in weight on bond market, it's still old news, and more recent data and corporate earnings point to a slower economic post SVB in Q2. And as you know, the president's out there telling everybody how great our economy is. Well, but he doesn't talk about the unemployment numbers of the first-time claims that we've been seeing that are the highest since November 2021. Doesn't talk about real income being down ever since he took office. Doesn't talk about the cost of eggs and groceries being up, cost of gas prices being up. So not exactly sure what the excitement is, but the president did come out with his report, and the media will cover it as they always do. That's the Mortgage Minute, brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990.